Men of culture, thank you again for joining me. Hope all's good wherever you are. It's that time of day where we're going to check in on the fascinating EBT community. We got some wild ones today. Let's jump right in.
Crack! The T-Rex crack! Crack, 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 crack! Dim, dim, dim! Dim, 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 dim! 2 plus 2! 5 times 5! 5 times 5 is 25! Whack! Crack, 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 crack! Crack, crack! Crack, crack, crack!
Yeah, everybody on that train is fatigued. We shouldn't have to live like this. But you know, at least the people like Piers Morgan got their curry. What a strength diversity is.
Imagine walking down the street being like, oh my God, she's so gorgeous. Not knowing that I used to be a man.
Okay, buddy. Okay. Nobody's ever freaking said that. This dude, he looks like that lion out of the Wizard of Oz. Give me a break. Nobody's ever said that. Yeah, they may not have built everything, but they certainly are terrific at destroying everything we have in society. It's funny to see the black people in the comment section of this video saying, well, they shouldn't leave the money right there or the envelope right there. Like, it doesn't make it better. And there's CCTV everywhere now. Whatever you got out of that envelope, the $200, was it worth it? And, you know, I've talked about having, white-only restaurants, and, if you want to have black-only ones, that's fine too. I'm not calling for full-on segregation, just options. Because I think that restaurants, like in amusement parks, you get a white-only one. They'd make a killing. Theaters too. Here's a Muslim migrant stealing perfume as the store managers just watch.
Wow. Oh my God. Easy bossing. Wow. Easy bossing. Wow. Easy bossing. Wow. Easy bossing.
The poor unsuspecting sheep that this guy is going to grape later will not care if he's wearing cologne. His uncle might like it though. Typical genetic failures, and we cannot get used to this. It's like that meme says, shoot a couple of them and the rest will just go home. Girl should go to jail just for putting that food in the bag. That is gross beyond belief.
Wow! Woo!
You know that's not the first time they've done that. That bag must freaking stink. You think you're going to a restaurant, a nice peaceful place with your family, but no, because, well, blacks.
When you're black, you're never really lonely because there will always be a white person all up in your business.
Position the white woman in the shot. White woman tries to duck out of the shot. White people don't leave us alone. Yeah. Okay. Here's a video of a father and his son trying to enjoy a nice meal together at a Texas Roadhouse, and, well, blacks. Here's a video of a young girl who went home from school who was followed by a Somalian man who then proceeded to try to enter her home. He was caught on the Ring camera.
A girl was walking home from school, walked into her house, and look who follows right behind her. Walking up to someone's front door, opening the door,
and looking inside to seeing who's there. A full adult male Somali with no job.
Who they pay for with their tax dollars to live and eat food. Can I have your daughter? No. Okay.
Oh, okay, I'll just leave then. I'll get her tomorrow.
Yeah, and then he walks on. And what would happen if that girl was home alone?
I know.
You know? I don't even want to think about it, but, oh, maybe he... No, look who you're dealing with.
You just wanted to talk. I don't think so.
No, it didn't say Somalian on the video, but at the same time, I mean, look at the guy. It's like the meme, you know, how did you know I was Somalian?
Promise to do so.
Then you said, call me a dummy call me a dummy again? What you say?
So what's gonna happen now is, now that
you said, if I don't get the fuck out of here, what is gonna happen?
Pardon me. Now what's gonna happen is, now
I'm just asking you a question.
I'm
gonna leave, but
okay.
Can you repeat what you said to me just like 5 seconds ago?
So, the two options are, you would just leave.
And what's the other option?
The second option would be that I'll call the authority police.
And you're going to tell them what you called me? You're going to tell them you called me a dummy and everything, right?
That's not going to be part of the conversation. What's going to happen is they're just going to say, hey, man, come on, take off. And then you will. Okay. So, like, it's the easy way or the annoying way that I don't want to do.
Karen right here. He called me a dummy today. This guy called me a dummy today.
Right.
Bro got his panties all up in a bunch, started crying like a little girl here and filming the situation because he got called a dummy, which he is. But dummies come in all colors, so it's not a racist comment.
Right? You meant to. I'm glad you did. And then the guy said to me, listen, y'all.
Okay.
This is in this is in Port Authority, New York. In the liquor store.
So like I said, yeah.
Then the guy told me to get the fuck out of his system.
See how you're acting? We don't want anybody.
You said that to me though.
Anybody who acts like this in here.
You didn't say that to me?
It's a wine store. Could you assist me in removing a customer that doesn't want to leave?
Okay, and I got the footage of you calling me a dummy
it's a
too.
Customer, he just doesn't want to leave, you know. He just won't leave.
You called me a dummy.
American gentleman, 5'10", white shirt.
White shirt. You called me a dummy though.
He's not causing a problem. He just won't leave.
You called me a dummy though. You didn't call me a dummy.
Yeah, in the story. Yeah.
Good God, called me a dummy. What professionalism is this?
Think about the moment.
You can't make this up, bro. You are very professional. I'm gonna tell you that now, bro.
Well, I appreciate that.
You might have it. You might have it bad. How old are you, bro? I know you look young, bro.
So the whole thing was that we only sell wine and spirits. This is not Chat Authority. You know, it's not Talkathon.
Talkathon. Look at this mouth camera.
I don't want to do this with you, man.
You should have. Why you couldn't just say that instead of calling me a dummy or yelling at me?
I tried, and you want to argue with me. That's where you got dumb, man. You know.
Oh, I got dumb. You recorded, so I'm dumb and I'm a dummy.
I've asked you 8 or 9 times to behave in a nice way.
You called me.
So now we're at options.
All right.
You know.
Okay. I got it.
I mean, this is what we call black fragility. I'm just surprised he didn't start breaking everything.
I'm not into black women.
Oh. Why is this always the answer? I need to know this right now. So you think I'm ugly?
No, that's not it. You're conventionally a very pretty girl. It's just a preference. I actually tried to kind of see a black girl for a little bit, but I just couldn't, like, get into it. Like, I mean, if a girl's half, it's different. But, like, a girl who's, like, fully black, for some reason, it's just...
So it's just, like, a preference of skin tone. So you don't like black people?
No, I love black people, but I'm just not attracted sexually to black women.
If a white man says with his full chest that he fancies women that are mixed with black and white, but does not fancy women that are black alone, no matter how calm and polite light his tone may be or how many black friends he claims to have after saying them, the reason his comment is dripping in prejudice and not at all a preference is because the difference between those two ladies is that one of them has a closer proximity to whiteness. And we need to stop thinking we can talk about attraction and preferences in a society that has literally been built on colonization and shaped by the enslavement of black and brown people as if we live in a nice neutral world where racism doesn't exist. For hundreds of years and still today, Western media, films, magazines, movies, cartoon characters, workplaces, dating apps has said lighter skin, fairer skin, better. Looser hair, straight hair, better. Beautiful. That's the goal. So when a little white boy is born in a world that's literally built for him and is raised to see all of these standards being reinforced both publicly and privately, he was raised by a white mother who has God knows what views and beliefs that have been passed down from her mother and her mother, it will feel like a personal preference to him, hence why he won't think he's saying anything wrong. Problem is, bias is always going to feel normal when you've grown up inside it. If we lived in a world where slavery and colonization didn't happen, there was no racial hierarchy, we were all equal, and European beauty was not dominant, then yes, maybe that little white man could argue confidently that his preference for mixed race women was just taste. But sadly, that world does not exist, and we cannot continue to keep pulling preferences out of thin air as if history doesn't exist as well. I talk about this in my book, How to Love Your Afro, when it comes to dating with your natural hair, to help us all navigate dating with our afros so we don't have to feel like we have to straighten the thing to find love. It's 2025. This whole topic of, oh, it's just my preference, is old and dusty. We must bring back breeding, because if we do not, I promise you, as a society, we are cooked.
This is a typical black woman argument, which is so silly. Because most men of most races are more attracted to white women. Like, I can put the chart up here somewhere. It's across the board. Now, black women are more attracted to black men, but black men are more attracted in general to white women. And for the black men, I'm going to take a wild guess here and say that one of the big reasons they don't want to date black women is because they're like this. They're loud, annoying, short hair. In her case, and not across the board, but in her case, not good looking. And you're putting up with this. Like, who cares? As a white person, and if a white lady prefers to date black men, I'm not bothered by that. Have at it. Who cares?
I'm 12.
Are you doing good?
I'm 12. I'm 12. I'm 12. I don't have ID. I'm 12.
Sorry, you don't have to shout like that.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
You don't
Goodbye.
listen.
Goodbye.
If you continue
Goodbye.
like this,
Oi,
I'm gonna
get
grab
off of
you.
me. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Automatic.
Goodbye. Believe it or not, this round there a lot. Girl, I live here. I ain't never had an encounter like this though. I'm waiting for you to walk.
Oh, sorry. I was speaking about my mother.
12, 16, 18, 30, it doesn't matter. It is not safe around these people for women at all. Look at the stats. The more mass immigration that comes in, the more the rape crimes and crimes against women happen. Here's a clip from our friend Michael McCarthy. If you're not following him, if you're on X, go follow him at The Punishable Press. Have a look at this.
What's the idea with not deporting people like this? If you had a showing, if I was in charge, and I seen a showing like this in my country, I'd get the army or police, I'd gather them all up, along with their families, and I'd send them home. No questions asked. What's the white guy doing there? Imposter. What the hell?
He's not wrong. Get the army. It's at that point now in Europe that there's nothing you can do about it other than that.
My race, I'm black American, yep. Black American. Well, yeah. Yep. Get it. Get it all. Yep. 1,200 on the jacket.
Yeah.
Another 1,000 on the belt.
This is crazy.
Another 1,000 on the belt. Get the jeans. Yeah. My race, the highest race in the world. LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, Dwayne Wade, Chris Paul George, Anthony Davis, James Harden, Russell Westbrook. Ellen, what do you got in your race? Name one person in your race I look up to.
I'm multiracial, so.
You ain't shit. You're a genetically engineered, genetically modified, genetically mutated race then, right?
Probably,
I know. You don't even know what you are. See, I'm pure black American. This is my country. I'm in my native country. I'm in my homeland.
Yeah.
I'm not displaced. I'm not a migrant. I'm not an expat. I don't have a diversity visa. I don't have a tourist visa. I don't have a work employment visa. I don't have a college visa. I didn't have to get deracinated from my own country. I'm in my own country.
Deracinated?
Yep. Yeah, I know you don't know what that word is.
I don't know that word.
I know you don't. You don't know any astronomical, prodigious, voluminous, colossal words. I know you don't.
Bro only named basketball players as black excellence. And he's wearing like all fake merch. Well, that one was funny, at least. I mean, low IQ, but funny. Russell Westbrook. He named Russell Westbrook.
That was racist as hell. It was 5 or 6 other white people that were sitting at that table. You didn't ask not now one of them. What's your name?
My name is Robbie.
Okay, so what you told me I don't have a room here? Oh, you did not.
Yes,
No,
I asked you,
bullshit. Bullshit.
Ma'am, are you staying here? I asked you.
No, bullshit. Say something so we don't talk over each other. You approached me in that breakfast area. You said, before you said anything to me, do you have a room here? I said, sir, good morning to you. Did I say good morning to you? I said, that's not how you fucking approach people. I said, I do stay here. You said, no, you do not. I said, yes, I do. I said, how do you know? How do you know I don't stay here?
Let's take a second here and just say, well, maybe she was right. If you approach a situation like this, when the guy came up to her, she should have just said, no, I'm a guest here. Here's my card. I'm staying in room whatever, and then proceed to eat her breakfast. Not come back to the desk later, film the guy, curse him out, and be loud and obnoxious. You catch a lot more bees with honey than you do with shit if you want to get your point across, if you want good service. Even if you were right. This is not the way to handle it. Just be the yappy black lady.
You said, because I don't have a key. I said, I don't have a key. You said, I'm sure you don't have a key. You came from the front door. I said, check that motherfucking camera and see where the fuck I came from before I came through that front door. And it doesn't matter. Not have a room. No, because you're full of shit. And that's why I went and got my phone. Because when I told you to check them cameras and see where the fuck I came from, you would have seen I came out of a room. Because I came through that front door, that's an accessible door for people that have paid here, correct? So did you check your cameras?
I haven't checked it yet.
Okay, do you know if I have a room here or not?
I don't. That's why I asked you for a room number.
So did you ask anybody else that sat at that fucking breakfast area and asked them if they had a room or not? It doesn't matter. That's an accessible door for people that have paid. Just because I didn't come down this hallway does not mean that I did not pay. Call the police, and that's why I'm recording you. That it was racist as hell. It was 5 or 6 other white people that were sitting at that table. You didn't ask not now one of them.
How is it racist?
Because you addressed me and not them.
Yes, there's been here since 8 o'clock, ma'am.
So because you didn't see me come in, I came in the middle of the night because we have been driving. So you can't tell me. What you should have did was your due diligence and check that camera and see where the fuck I came from before you approached me in that breakfast area. The building and came through the front so I could get breakfast for me and my child.
Yes, ma'am. I apologize.
Change your approach on how you approach people, especially early in the motherfucking morning and on a holiday at that. You approach people and you say good morning. You say happy holidays. And if you don't celebrate it, I respect it. But you're going to approach people the way that you approach any other human being. Did you or did you not tell me that I don't have a key and you knew for sure I did not have a key? Was that appropriate of you? Was that appropriate of you? Because here's my motherfucking key right here. So was that appropriate of you to say that?
No, ma'am.
Happy Thanksgiving and have a good fucking day.
And see, all of this because bro asked a question. Now, if I see Indians at a front desk somewhere, I am not staying there, but he just asked her a question. Normally when you go, and you guys know this, you stayed at hotels, you go down for the breakfast in the morning. If you're a guest there, they'll ask you for your room number. Maybe you have to bring your card with you or a voucher. And if nobody sees you and you sit down and you eat, they will say, hey, are you staying here? What's your room number? Whatever, whatever, whatever. He's an Indian guy, so maybe he wasn't polite about it. This escalation was not needed, though.
He broke out my window.
Which one?
Man, look, I'm so mad.
Are you okay, John? Do you need help getting up? Are you able to get up on your own?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to get up for me, please?
I will.
Just so I know you're okay.
I'm okay.
I know, but I don't feel comfortable with you laying on the ground like that.
I don't want to get up. I want to lay down. I'm mad, Nick.
Why are you mad?
Because I just got out of jail today.
This time I would suggest opening the door.
I will. I'm 62. I'm not 30.
Okay, show me that you can stand up.
I will.
Howard.
Doctor, can you just go inside, please? So we can roll out. You don't have to
Nobody
go
else
to the
here at the
jail.
house to take care of you.
I don't need nobody.
You just fell through a door. Normal people don't fall through doors. That's the first thing I'm not.
I don't know, guys. I think maybe the cops should just let her lay there in her own shame and just walk away. Just walk away.
Kids have any clothes on them?
Cause they took them off. We just got the tub.
You got the what?
I'm not in no violation, sir.
I didn't ask whether
We
you
just
were in
got the
violation.
tub. I don't want to go to jail. We just got out the tub for probation.
Okay. Why don't your kids have clothes on them?
We just got the tub. We just heard the news about my mom. We just heard the news about my mom.
I didn't do anything wrong, yet you're intoxicated publicly and your kids are naked.
You were giving them baths?
Yeah.
Okay, what happened to their clothes, though?
I just took them out and put the peppers on.
Okay.
Am I in trouble for that?
She's heavily intoxicated and impaired. Kids don't have any clothes on. She put a diaper on one. The other kid doesn't have anything on.
How?
Don't stop resisting, okay?
What did I do? How did I resist? How did I resist? How did I resist? And that's what I endangered my kids' life.
I believe. That's coming to take custody?
Yeah, they're gonna escalate it. Here, we'll take this thing down.
I didn't do nothing, though.
I didn't do nothing. This video is right on brand. That'll be it for me today, gentlemen. If you don't mind smashing that thumbs up button for your boy, as usual, it goes a long way to help me out. And also, if it's not your first time here and you're not yet subscribed, hopefully this could be the video which I earn your subscription. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace out, everybody.